Goku Saga. So I don't even know why it was Gohan's story. Anyway. I mean, yes, Gohan was a big predominant factor, and he's fought a lot, but he was never a main in any of the show except for the Buu arc, or except for the Great Saiyaman arc. And we all know how that went. People didn't want it, even though they did want it, and they still want Gohan back, but yet don't realize what they're doing. I thought I talked to the mayor, did the battles, and then I can continue. Ah, there! Why did I have to go back in there? Why? That doesn't make sense. I remembered that. That's why I was confused, because I remember this scene. I just didn't know how to proc it. Shh, fucking hell. Wrecking the hideout wasn't good enough for you, so you rip off the snag machine. You got some nerve. Yes, it was me. Who are these people, huh? Are they Team Snag'em? And what do they mean by traitor? You mean? Yes, it's me. That's right, pretty lady. He's from Team Snag. Was. Just like us. He's no ordinary member. He's a snagger. He's the best in Snag'em. Of course I am, because I'm the main character. Because of plot and things. He's the best in Team Snag'em and snagging Pokemon without I wouldn't say that. No. Oh, you gritted your teeth, didn't you? What, did I just smile? No. Then it must be true. That's a little shocking. You actually... A no answer that actually took. Awesome. Now I'm curious to what the other option is. It's probably her just saying, oh no, you're evil, but you're turning into a good guy and stealing back, blah blah or something. Get back that you rigged off from our hideout. Snag machine, do you really have something like that? What is on my arm, you dumb bitch? And her, not the person I named it after, because I don't, even though I named it after someone, I'm not trying to call her, because she's not. She's beautiful. This chick is stupid. When a trainer puts a snag machine on their Pokeballs, they're converted. Ordinary balls are turned into snag balls, and they can steal Pokemon from their trainers. I don't know how people design that. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Game Freak. And Genius Sorority, or Sonority, or whatever, for actually speaking what I think. You know, evil teams always spilling their plans. Thank you for having one of your own members tell you off. Creeps? What do you mean by creeps? Dude, your team kidnapped a girl and literally said we aren't thieves or whatever, we're kidnappers. That is creepy! Yes, it's called kidnapping, but you don't straight up say it when you have a kid in your damn presence. Getting us no, I won't give it willing, we'll take it back. What was Nintendo thinking? That dialogue line. Waken. You're about to wake, alright. Oh, you have a coughing. I also really do like that they gave you Espeon and Umbreon, because Espeon is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's my favorite evolution. Umbreon is my second. So, and they both have my favorite of the shinies of them all. That and Sylveon. So I love green Espeon. I love the blue rings on Umbreon, and I love the blue on Sylveon. I have them all, thanks to Platinum. I was able to get every Eevee form minus Eevee itself, which I did have on Crystal that I have altered. You know, I realized I could do a layout for Colosseum. It's too late, and I would have to download... No, I wouldn't. Because I have the first 3 gen picks downloaded, but... I just don't think it was kind of worth it for a game like this. I could be wrong. If people want a layout, I can totally make one. Because if anyone doesn't know, that's Pokemon I had on Crystal. Here's like the badges for the first 3 gens. And then here's the layout for Gen 3. I could easily pop one up for that. Finish you off. Confusing. I really hope I can get this stupid thing figured out. There was another device that I had. I just don't know where it is that connects to your colored cables, which I think would allow me to choose the other option that isn't 480i. Can't find it. I don't want to buy another one. I mean, I guess I should. I just don't know what it's called. I should just look up. Try that. Weed HDMI converter. I'll get the black one. It's cheaper for some reason. I have to add. Hold on. They put my friend on the clock. What do you add it onto my fucking Amazon too? my Amazons. I also love that I bought a second Colosseum game. Well, I have it, and now I can have it physically, and I prefer that sometimes. Sometimes, when it comes to Pokemon, I want everything physically. Even though I own it technically because I burnt my physical game as an ISO file. Yeah, but that got erased, and then I had to re-download ISOs directly, so technically speaking, I'm not doing it right, but originally all my games were at one point mine, officially mine. And then I let my friend have them. Which is technically legal. Because I converted my actual files off the disk. Because the modded Wii that I have with the programs on it allow me to burn disks. It wasn't like I downloaded an ISO, I burnt directly. And you can do cool stuff with that, like download box art. You can download like background themes for some of this stuff. So yeah. So if I were to go to my menu and look at all my games that are burnt on there, they all have box art and shit. No good! I'm not good enough. I'm gonna look at something. I wouldn't know anything about that. That's pretty cool. You can copy OG games. Yep. Yep. It's cool, actually. And my Wii all worked. All this is running off of an external hard drive connected to, funny enough, a Xbox 360 hard drive, like, transfer cable. So, I'm not. This is experienced by looking it up, dude. I looked all this up. You know how many hours I spent at my computer just running back and forth? If I was a tech guy, I would have figured this out on my own. No, this is all from looking it up. They do it on their self. No, they do it themselves and make that information up. I can't do it without looking it up. Dude, I can't take things apart. This isn't really tech stuff to me. This is just simple stuff I looked up in a video. Yeah, people still do that, but they know all these... They know terms. Yeah, but they know terms. I don't. People could say, connect this to this, and be like, okay, fine, boom. That's a big difference. It's not... Now, to me, when you look things up, I don't consider it that at all. Yeah, but if you look stuff up for food, and you have a video teaching you how to cook the food, do you consider yourself a cook? But you're not. If you're a cook or a chef, you would make up your own food. I could look up online. I would have to look up online how to make spaghetti. Does that mean I know how to? Does that mean I'm a beast and god at making spaghetti? I don't consider that. If you have to look up something, the entire thing, and run back and forth, pause the video, blah blah blah, you're not a. I don't consider that at all. I'm not a tech guy, not at all. Dude, I don't even know the difference between 1080p and 720p. I barely know the difference between 4K. Like, I don't know how to take things apart. I don't know anything on this stuff. I really don't. Just because I was talking about how to put stuff onto a console is different. But I also looked it up, and I had to sit there and watch it the whole time, like 50 times. You run on OBS, you're more tech than me. It's not. But it's not. Dude. Really? Just because I use a computer too, does that mean I'm a tech guy? Dude, I drew, and I don't even consider myself an artist. I consider myself an artist for content creation. Don't think this is over. I'm going to get that snag machine back. Just you wait. And trust me, I forgot it. Years after my shit got deleted off my Wii, I forgot and had to re-watch it again. Just because I use the stuff, you really think I know tech stuff. Yes, there's basic knowledge, but it's just like first grade level. I know just about as much tech as I do math. Well, what do you know? You're from Team Snag'em. All right, to be accurate, I should say former Team Snag'em. Okay, it doesn't matter to me who you are. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me when I was in trouble. See, I don't even know why this is happening on OBS. Like, I keep talking about 480i, 480p, but that's because people in videos mentioned it. I wouldn't even know that. I didn't even know the Wii had a setting that you can change for the TV. And I had the Wii since it released. Dude, I barely even know how to freaking turn my PS5 off. I keep turning it off. I keep trying to shut it off the way the PS4 does. I don't even know how to turn on my Xbox. Sometimes when I go to hit the PS5, I keep hitting the disc eject button instead of the reset button. Or the power button, rather. I keep hitting the power button instead of the eject button. Like, I don't know consoles at all. I know enough to play it. That's not tech savvy. And also, everything is like a handheld to me. I just call it all like a Game Boy or a DS or whatever. Yeah, even tech to me is all the same, and I love video games, but I'm not a tech guy at all by any damn means. Just because I stream doesn't mean damn. I may have more knowledge than some people, but that doesn't mean a damn thing. Listen, you should go shopping for Pokeballs. Shuts off when I restart it. Yeah, so does mine. It also shuts off when it updates. I mean, I still really don't understand why it kind of has to. It can easily just install everything. It doesn't have, I feel it could just easily install everything. It doesn't need to restart, but that's just me. There's a lot of things that I think things should do without having to do certain things. Like you shouldn't have to your computer shouldn't have to restart to update something and install something. It should just do it right then and there. But yeah, no, I don't know Jack. There are video builds that fall apart for good God knows why, but I tech through it and power alone, explain to you why it works. Yeah. Well, if I can't even build my own computer. And people may say, oh, but it comes with instructions. Really? You think I'm gonna read that? No. I'd rather do stuff on my own with video. I'm not reading a guide on how to fucking put a computer together. That is too much reading. No. I'm never gonna buy a computer for that reason. Unless it's pre-built and actually good. But I don't know anything on what's good. I just want a computer that's not Mac. I just want Windows machine. And I barely even know the difference between Mac and Windows anyway. The only difference is that Mac isn't gaming for gaming. How I know this? Because people told me. I'm trying to explain that I don't know jack. Dude, when I say I am dumb, I'm dumb. I'm not being negative about that. It's just there's a lot of knowledge that I don't know because most of my knowledge and most of the stuff that I care about is anime and games. Everything about my personal life, about school, about work, I really don't care about. If I lose my job and die tomorrow, fine. Like, personally, I don't care. All I care about is gaming. I'm not trying to be negative. This is what I mean by when something isn't interesting to me, I don't care. And that includes my life. But yeah. So I gotta figure out if... I know I can get all 3 starters, but not at this point. Straight up... I don't want... Come on. Crocodile's the most immediately useful of jokes to start is as good as yeah, I know. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead. Whatever, I really don't care. I don't care which I get. If I could find where he is. Alright, sorry guys. I don't mean to be delaying this. I should have been, like, out of this town hours ago. But again, it's been a while since I played the game, and... We should go... Oh, okay. See, I completely forgot she mentioned to buy balls. And I was just talking about capturing Pokemon and such, but... I completely disregarded that. No. I have bad memory. I apologize. Where are balls around these parts? That's common knowledge. The guy who runs the outskirts stand used to sell them before, but you have to keep this. Wait. The guy that runs the... I mean, I knew he sells balls, but I forgot that this town doesn't. Why? I don't know. Why couldn't you... Okay. I probably had to proc that dialogue to come back here. But I completely forgot that this stupid shop, or I didn't forget, it's that I probably just don't remember in general. Alright, some more you might want to stock up on supplies. Alright, can I ask you something? Don't you sell any balls? Balls, you say? There's no call for those things around these parts. Where'd I put them now? There's no call for those things. Balls? So outdated. Here they are, a little dusty, I'm afraid, but otherwise perfectly usable. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free. Thank you. Are you hitting on me? Well, since I found them, I must well put them aside with the rest of the merchandise. If you need some more... How the hell? You gave me 5 free dirty balls. Now you have infinite balls. Also great balls. I'll take that. Yeah. Great balls of fire. Actually, what do I have? Hold on. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I have Torment. Potion, Antidote, Burn Heal, Full Heal, White Herb. Okay. Okay, we can go and now deal with Snag'em, Ag'em, Bag'em, Tag'em. I wouldn't have minded if this game had an open overworld that you walk around between each town. I think that would have been cool. Oh, it's you two. Something trouble's happening. Terrible's happening. A whole lot of scary men came here. I think I even saw those 2 creeps who took off in the truck earlier. Thank you. So I know the starter dudes are like over here. So I think they were coming. I think they would have been around the mayor's house, if anything. Yep. Mirror P! I get to dance. Master Mirror B. It's him. He's the one that took the girl from us. Oh ho ho. Now aren't you boys frighteningly pathetic? You mean to tell me you were bested by these darling infants? Do I look like a fucking infant? Mr. Afro Man? Just don't rhyme on me, alright? Darling, did you say your name was Lil B or something? Oh, I don't like saying this, but we're not at liberty to keep your lady friend at liberty. That sweet young thing, she can see things that no ordinary people are supposed to see. That was not do for what we're planning to do. No, it just won't do at all. If you don't like the pain, like most people, you can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it needn't to be. Like your ass. So I'm gonna be all up in that ass. Boys! Oh, boys! Oh, good, the Power Rangers are here. Yes, yes we will. Boys, I shall make my return to Pyrite. Do remember that I'll be waiting for you to return with the little lady. Am I making myself clear? I won't accept failure from you again, boys. Let the music spin. Let's get it on. What is that walk? I'm gonna just walk around like that. You, the last time you caught me off guard. That's not gonna happen again. Mirror B Peon. Confuzzled. Lotad. I remember trying to download a picture of you. It was hard fighting. It was hard fighting the exact Pokemon art from Game Freak instead of fan art shots of them for my layouts. Okay, time to knock out this stupid Whismur. Bonk. Well, at least I'll have another Game Boy player to put away, because I already have two. I never had one of those as a kid. I think, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. That would explain why I have a second, if I did. I just don't remember it. But I do remember playing on it for some reason. I just don't remember owning one. That might be why there's another one there. But why wouldn't it be attached to my purple GameCube? Because I originally had like it's not technically purple, but its actual name is different than just saying purple. But the original GameCube, I had that. And then, but I don't think I had the Game Boy player in there. So, but I don't know why. I found the one that I bought years ago, which is connected to mine now, and then I found my other one that I didn't even know I had. The only thing I'm missing is the Game Boy player disc. Which sucks. So, I mean, I got a GameCube with another player coming because that was the only way I could find the player disc that wasn't a stupid amount of price. But mine is in a normal, like, fogged white case. It's not like a CD case that's clear or anything, and it's not a typical video game case modernly. It's an older, like, weird kind of fogged case. It's a white case, but it's like not see-through. And it's in that. I know that. I just don't know where that is. Not gonna end up like Folly. Because my closet's been cleaned out. My drawer's been cleaned out. Dude, I was throwing away boxes left and right. Here's an HDMI adapter for the Dreamcast. Yeah, I don't know why they even made that. The Dreamcast on modern TV? Oh, that shit hurt my eyes. Then again, I don't think it's supposed to go beyond 480. Apparently, according to this, it says supports for full 480 on NTC and PAL TVs. And compatible with modern TVs. And it also displays in full 60 hertz. Not necessarily sure what all that means. I know what 1080. I know what the 480 means. That's just your quality. But the hertz, is that speed? I don't know what hertz is. Besides pain. I don't know what hertz is besides pain. Also, I should really swap this around here. I can't now. Fuck. Wait, yeah, I can. Oh. I'm an idiot. Excuse me. Hop. Think.
Luby, it's that one! That Pokemon! Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. I could see a black aura coming from it. They must have done something to that Pokemon. That! Wow, that thing just straight punched me. Be careful, this Pokemon isn't afraid to attack people. I know, I hate to say this, but there's no other choice. Get that Pokemon back. Bad guys, please, you have to.
Wasn't that my plan to begin with?
You can, actually. Only you can do it.
Of course I can. Surprised you lived. I love your one eye. I love that. This is so cool. The eye that just goes in between his sockets. Alright, Umbria, and we're gonna bite the crap out of you, and you're gonna confuse. Get rid of Duskull. Bop. Bye-bye, ghost boy. Aye. Return will do. Return. That does damage based on happiness, right? Excuse me. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I know if you fail certain Pokemon, you can always capture them later. I just don't know who specifically. Yeah. Yeehaw! Defeated Mirror B Peon. Trudley. What? My Pokemon? Yep, bitch. Mine. Mine. Darn it, but you're good. You snagged my Pikmin. What are you saying? You're not supposed to be impressed. Oh man, what are we supposed to do? We got flattened again. Mirror B's gonna chew us out. What do we do? What is there to do? Run away!
You did it! You snagged that Pokemon from that goon. I'm sure there are others like it. Let's get all of them back from the bad guys.
Gracias.
Oh, hi, aren't you?
Oh. Of course, you got a girl in your room, Mr. Bear. one who actually put her her sleep robe on the bed. Yeah, you know what happened there. You know what Pokemon's implying. Not here. Not here. Wait, do you have a save? No, you don't. So the save station. Are you in here? So I thought there was a save. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh yeah, I got 2 memory cards in there. I got a standard GameCube memory card and a Mad Catz. It's a bigger memory card. So whatever the base size of the GameCube's memory card plus the slightly increased size of the other one, the Mad Catz controller, or Mad Catz memory card, which is it says 16 times, I think, on there? Yeah, that definitely says 16 times. 16x on there. Whatever the fuck that means. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go after Croconaw, because Feraligatr is my favorite. I do love Quilava as well. Or Feraligatr and Typhlosion are also my top Gen 2 favorites, but I generally like water types a lot. And Charizard was great, but I prefer Typhlosion over him, and I love Blastoise. Blastoise was my very first Pokemon. Squirtle was my first Pokemon ever chosen back in the day. And Feraligatr, and then Mudkip, and then Gen 4 is where it stopped. Gen 4 is where I chose Chimchar for Infernape. Because Goku! Pretty much. Pretty much because of Goku. Not that I am a personal fan of Goku. In fact, I'm not. I just love Dragon Ball, and he's literally just the same. He's based off the same character of Sun Wukong that Goku is, so I basically just got Goku. That's why. But don't get me wrong, Empoleon. Empoleon is also fantastic. But yeah, Croconaw, Blastoise, Typhlosion are some of my favorite starters. You're Quilava. And you get all 3, just you can only choose one right now. And then the one on the left here is green, Vatiday. Yeah, Vatiday, he's my favorite. You got Rojo and Azul, so I gotta go find Azul. Wherever there he is. Alright, hello, buddy. Sorry to break it to you, but it's not about to let you pass. Or do you have this idea that you can take me to battle? Yep. Well, you gonna beat me, you are. Don't be crying of regret later. Oh, Mystery Troop Bluno. Never mind. I thought your name was Azul. Or Azure, or something like that. But no. That's right, I forgot. This game just puts certain characters of another word together. So Blue, B-L-U-N-O. Blue 1. Basically, his name is Blue 1, because his name is Uno. Wow. It's like Articuno, but blue instead of art. Because they're named after, like, numbers. Ugh. Let's bite ya, and we'll confuse ya. I need some Pokemon emotes now, but I have, like, no space unless I use one of the add-ons, like Better Twitch TV or something. Which I probably should get some Pokemon emotes. Unique to me, not just downloading others. Or not downloading others, uploading others to BTTV or whatever. Who's stronger? Whose bite is stronger? Well, mine is. Mine is, apparently. Splink? Oh, I feel bad for you, Splink. I'm about to make your heart stop. But... Oh no, its heart stopped, technically speaking. Not really, actually. It was still bouncing. It stopped there, though. Because he stopped bouncing for slightly a second or so. There needs to be a Nicolas Cage Pokemon? Oh my god, please. Or an Elite Four member, yes. Yes. Just make some of the more popular actors as Pokemon trainers. I know they do references of real life in Pokemon, and they have, like with songs and such. There's an NPC in Gen 1 that says, "Hit me with your best shot." And when you beat him, he says, "Fire it away!" I know they have references, but that'd be great. Hell, X and Y has a hiker in a cave that talks about how NPCs in that cave are just been standing there for days. And then he's like, you beat him, and then he's like, oh wait, so have I. I've been standing here for days, and I've been waiting for Pokemon to do that forever. And it was so funny watching Pokemon realize itself. But they do that. Yeah, Pokemon's done that a lot. But yeah, no, there's a lot of references. You just need to be able to pick up on it. As a kid, the fired away, hit me with your best shot. I didn't realize it was a song pun. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of awesome nods and referencing to the world. I know in one of the games they mention... Oh, Gen 1. Gen 1 again. It's when you get the fossils. There's a NPC you can talk to that talks about the moon landing. The actual moon landing. So, there you go. So a lot of people use the base of the moon landing date, up it till modern day-ish. I forget which year. But Gen 1 takes place a bit after that, and then they go from there. So so they use the actual release dates for the games as the year, because the game first mentions the moon landing and its exact date. So since Pokemon came out in 96 or so, 96, 97, 99, what was it? Not 96, 99, 97, or 8, something like that. And Gen 2 came out in 2000, a lot of people are like, well, Pokemon Gen 1 takes place in the late 90s, that kind of thing, which is really cool, if that's accurate. But people are thinking too much on it, though. They're trying to correlate Pokemon to the real world, using base text in-game that mentions real-world significance, such as the moon landing. But people are still overthinking things way too much. And that's coming from me. I overthink things a lot. I'm getting to the point where I'm trying to, like, I don't know, like, people in the Pokemon world, I'm trying to, and stuff like that, I'm trying to be like, well, what if it was real life? Well, like, stuff like that, or... you know, correlating things to real life and comparing it, and you just can't. Thinking too much on it. Jesus. Resin. I love it when games do that. It makes it seem like there's an energy. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love when games do that. And it's also fun for the fans who can pick up on those puns and jokes. I also like when games nod to prior generations and such, like that too. What was that strange Pokemon? What did you people do to it? It's a Pokemon we turned into a fighting machine by artificially closing the door to its heart. I know now, without a doubt, that Kingdom Hearts is light. You didn't artificially close the door to that poor Pokemon's heart? Knowing that's not gonna help you do anything. I know when I was little I heard about that. They say that if any Pokemon closes the door to its heart, it can gradually reopen by battling together with it. Or walking in place. Let's go. These guys are probably headed for Pyrite Town. After all, it was in Pyrite that they captured me. So yeah, I believe now Douchebag Green and Douchebag Red are gone. For now. If I recall correctly. They should now be gone. Yep. Perfect. So we can leave. I wish it would show me where they are or the town name for some of these. There's a lot of Pokemon to catch. I just wish they showed me... There we go. This tells me. And then it'll tell me what Pokemon I can and can't get right away. Choice between bonus. Depends on your first choice, i.e. you get the two you didn't pick. One in Shadow Research Institute, the other in Snag'em Hideout. E. Catchable via E-card. Fuck. Togepi, Mareep, and Caesar? So I can't even complete this? Do I have to look online for that, too? Well, there's 3 Pokemon in here that are givenable, and, well, technically 3. Celebi, Jirachi, and Pikachu as well, I guess. I didn't even know that. Why do they have 2 Japanese bonus discs? So now I gotta buy a Pikachu one, too, if I want to complete this. Really, Game Freak? Why? That's why I'm glad you released the Celebi and Crystal's VC. Like, come on, man. Stop doing that. I get you. I understand having certain areas to have events, and Japan's gonna get the bulk, but at least stop giving us shit and them good. I'm tired of seeing good events for them and shit ones for us. Oh, they get a Celebi, we get Pikachu. Thanks? I love Raichu. It's my favorite Pokemon. One of them. I still don't want 50 million Pikachu events and them to get 50 million every other legendary mythical. It's fucking bull. Considering the fact that I gotta pay an arm and a leg for event carts that are technically not supposed to be sold. This construction's not a safe place to be. There's no place for tourists to visit. Go on. Scream. Yeah, it's been a mighty long time. I can't rightly recall when it was the last time home. But we're just about done here. All that's left is clean to the site and we're done. I've been working hard, I have. Let me tell you, making this here huge tower is one massive job. It's hard to imagine even for me. Y'all come back and visit when you're all done. There'll be a Colosseum on top of the tower. Amazing. A Colosseum in Colosseum? I never knew. Who would have thought? A game based on Colosseums with a Colosseum. Damn. That's something new I learned. I love that it's just snapping. Ah, oh, Mr. Johnson, give a man a break here. I keep telling you, I don't know anything. Mr. Johnson. That better be true, Kale. If you're trying to con me, I'll know about it. Really? Mr. Johnson, sir. I wouldn't think about lying to you. You gotta believe me, right? Not really, if you're used to lying, though. Alright, fine. I'll let you off easy days. What a nitwit. Of course I haven't got a thing to tell you. What are you looking at? I haven't seen your face around these parts. What are you, tourists? If you don't want to get hurt, you should get lost and quick for your own good health. Pyrite Town, a town of earth, wind, and money. You appear to be outsiders. You'd best beware. There are many ne'er-do-well sorts here. Fortune telling. People call Fatine the mother of Pyrite. Right. I forgot that she's just named Fatine or Fatine. Fatine! Her ability is a fortune. I almost read that her ability is a 14-year-old. Jesus Christ. Her ability is a 14-year-old. Her ability as a fortune teller is highly regarded. Why, just a while ago, she even determined where my wife is living since she left me. Okay. If she left you, she's not your wife. Oh my God. So fucking hilarious. It makes me wonder about him, though. He either got dumped or divorced a while ago, or he just got divorced. His wife divorced him and dipped without giving him a word. And he was stalking her to the point where he came to this town, or he's from this town, learned of this fortune teller, asked her where his ex-wife was, and is now trying to go and reconcile? Reconcile? Like, I don't know if he's trying. Like, what the fuck? That's so goofy. A while ago, too. Meaning that he's been divorced for some time. And also, she had to have divorced him and save up money to get a new house. Find what you seek, but an object, person, or luck. Welcome to Fatine's fortune-telling chamber. I am Fatine. I'm a fat teen. I love every body type. So don't feel ashamed, because I actually do like bigger women. If ever a problem clouds your brow, you shall come to me. Whatever your problem may be, fortune-telling should lead the solution. Oh, okay, I guess you have no other dialogue. Neat, thanks. Shelves lined with books on fortune-telling. Okay. Well, I feel sorry for your wife. Ow, 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 ow. I'm sorry, Chief, but there's trouble afoot. You see, Chief, there's the talk that thugs have been witnessed using strange Pokemon. Excuse me. Chief, you're not the Chief. I beg your pardon. I'm here, Johnson. That story isn't new. I heard about it over and over already. Oh, Chief, there you are. You're such a kidder. Dude. What are fucking NPCs blind in every fucking video game? Like, seriously. I get he was, like, dazed, bumped into me, and span in circles, and was already, like, confuzzled because he got his ass beat. Or whatever. My name's Charles. I'm the chief of police in this town. Are you two travelers? But come on, man. I see. Well, I can't say that because I am pretty blind myself. I could look at something in my face and still not notice it, but I can't be oblivious. I like the Team Snag'em leader, the dude on the right poster with the big ass mustache. The guy on the right in the picture, that's one of the Team Snag'em bosses. Dude's mustache is like, can't really see it, damn it. It's like out to here. Lil Bizzle, three-leg-izzle. Welcome, three. I see. Well, whatever or not, it would be the best if you were to get out of town as soon as possible. This town's descended into a state of lawless chaos. I couldn't guarantee your safety if anything were to happen.
Dude, let's go! Let's go!
Send love to my man 3. If you guys like some goofy streams, goofy chat, some fun co-op. Does a lot of competitive and stuff like that if you like your shooters and your sports games and fun story stuff. He's an awesome dude. Please send all the love. One of my closest Twitch friends. I hope you're well, 3. Again, I apologize for the stuttery video footage. It's not really that bad, but if you were watching my end on my TV and stream, you'll notice it. There's a bit of a... You probably also notice it with my talking sometimes if I talk and read before. I'm trying to read after it pops up fully, but yeah, you may notice that it's a little behind. Are you trying to sell me something? Well, sorry, I don't need anything. Please leave. The shelves are lined with books. It's because of connectivity to Elgato. No, I'm playing a physical. This is physically my Wii. Technically, yes and no. See here, I'm playing off a modded Wii. So, technically, yes. But I'm not running this off a... Here. All my files are on a hard drive. External hard drive connected to my Wii. My Wii has a thing called a USB-GX loader, which is a program that you need to open up to play games off of. It basically is a program that runs your hard drive. So technically, in some way, yes, it's an emulator. But because my shit was modded, I was able to take physical GameCube and Wii games and burn it directly to the hard drive. I just need a program to run it. So technically, no, this is not Dolphin. Dolphin, for anyone who doesn't know, is the GameCube/Wii emulator. But I think from what I was looking up online trying to fix this is the Wii has settings for the TV or whatever for like 480p and 480i, whatever that is. I think the connection from Elgato to whatever and all this stuff is causing issues with that. And I can't change it. So I have to buy something else to try to give me that. And if not, then I just got a deal. Because I'm not going to play this on emulation. Because if I did, then I wouldn't be able to complete... I'm playing this to be able to complete Gen 3. Again, for Ruby, Sapphire, Fire, and Leaf Green, I also have to play Colosseum and Gale of Darkness. So if I were to play it emulated, I wouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, no, I don't know what's happening. But the reason I say this is because, yeah, it is definitely noticeably slower. Just watch. You see it? No, this is not. Technically, no, it's not. It's a physical disc burnt to my hard drive. It's not using an emulated program to play it. It just uses a program to read the hard drive off of. It's a physical game still. It's just the ISO file of it. I'm not running it on a computer through another program like Dolphin. So no, technically it's technically not. Because I have no emulators also have features built in them, such as like fast forwarding, saving. This has nothing. I can't even quit the game from this. I have to turn my Wii off or reset it. So technically it's not. I don't consider it an emulator if you're playing it like this. And not only that, it's also mine. I owned the game. And I physically burnt it to my hard drive. But, I mean, you can call it with what you will. It's no different. It's technically not. What the hell? Oh, I thought I hit that, but I guess I didn't hit my crop. I was like, why am I tiny? And my green screen's showing. But yeah. If it was emulation, also another tip, emulation, it would look probably a good 5 times better than this. Because emulation has graphical improvements. You can easily up the graphic quality on this. It wouldn't be that much better because this game is not great, but GameCube would make a lot, or an actual emulator would make this a lot clearer. However, I love Dolphin, though. Dolphin emulator is fantastic. It can be hard to run, though, if your computer isn't that powerful. Because it is a pretty extensive emulator. Probably the weakest console that my computer can manage, though. 64 is also pretty rough. They have a lot of graphical glitches and shit, but still easier to run. Like, I tried running the Xbox One, original, not Xbox One. That didn't work. PS2 works. It's not the best, but it works. Works well enough, because I did it. I streamed from PS2 emulation before. I could pretty much do every console except for the modern ones. It's all sorts of stuff I want, but I don't have the money. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't have Pokemon anyway. So why are you here? Please, psst, listen. If you were offered 10 potions for $1 a potion, yes. Oh. Oh, you know Spirit of Foot. I mean, yes, $1 a potion. Yeah. Dude, that's a fucking steal. Even though potions are shit, but they're good early game. I am the lookout. Nobody is supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind this bookshelf. Maybe you should shut the up. Costco and Pokemon. Ha! Yeah. Yeah. The name's Duking. I run the Colosseum here. If you want to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Now, if you excuse me, I'm busy. There's a button on the side of the bookshelf. Press it. Who wouldn't? Aw. Aw. You didn't say it. It's supposed to say who wouldn't. That's what they used to say. Especially in Gen 1. There's a switch here. Want to press it? Who wouldn't? Never understood why they said that.
That's why Marisa, or Marcia, we've got to somehow snag them from those criminals. Ah, you startling! How'd you get in here? That's weird. My little brother is supposed to be on lookout.
Not a very good lookout when he tells me about the fucking secret. I'm tired of these NPCs. I get what they're doing. It's to help you when, progress the story, but they could do better linear storytelling than straight up giving you every damn answer. Like, come on, Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasies, they barely tell you a damn dime on where to go. Most of the time it's, oh, there's this in the north. Okay. Now I just gotta remember my north, south, west, and east. Which I have trouble with. In video games, it's easier. In real life, it's way harder. But still, like, I get what they're doing. But they could do it in better means than just straight up having every villain tell you their fucking plans. I'm kind of getting tired of that in Pokemon, though. That just shows that Game Freak does not know how to write. Nor do I. That's weird. My little brother's supposed to be on the lookout. Mm-hmm.
My sister hasn't done anything but chatter. I'm so bored. I want to play house.
Oh, God. Playing house. Holy fuck. That brings me back.
Are you Papa's friends? I'm Marcia. I'm pleased to meet you.
Sorry, we're busy. We're talking about something that's quite important. Just come visit and play with us another time. No. How much more are you gonna take from Mirror B and his stooges? They're using you and the Colosseum. What is the matter with you? Have they sucked the spirit right out of you? So you just clam up. I've lost faith in you. That man went out is Silva. He's Duking's friend, but he was really angry. His face looked all scary. Why is this guy just hanging out with kids? But I'm busy. You'll have to excuse me. If these kids are orphans and he's helping them, that is one thing. But the fact that he's like friends with these kids is weird. Not that it's wrong, because I'm cool with some younger kids who will watch me on Twitch. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go hang out with them, though. Yo, you're out, so it's kind of weird, but you're a trainer too, aren't you? Yep. Good, that's okay. I'll teach you one of the few rules this town has. Here we have street battles. Rather than exchanging greetings, we battle. Centrit and Talo. Okay. Get rid of that Halo. Confuse that Centrit. Oh, that looks so bad. It looked better years ago. Now that effect just looks really bad. The effect of the bird flying, that looked really bad. Maybe it's just me, because my eyes don't like that kind of shit. That shit kind of hurts after a while. After a while. Costco in a Pokemon game. Yeah, does that mean I need a membership to buy balls? Slackoth is confuzzlade. Nice. About time someone else kills himself in confusion. I'm tired of doing it to myself. 29? Why can't you both just be the same level?
Whoops, you're better than me.
Were? I mean, I know you were talking past tense in that sense of that battle, but whatever. I tripped myself up, but you're not bad at all. Your Pokemon are whatever. I accidentally hit B. I could see it in your eyes. You're just like us. It's easy to see. Am I just like you? Ooh, a hotel. I'm at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Welcome to the Pyrite Super Grand Hotel. Stay in one of our ultra gorgeous suites. And you'll be refreshed like you're brand new, your Pokemon too. It's a mere 100 a night. Sure. I mean, that'll refresh my Pokemon's moves and such. There it is. Da-da-da-da-da. The next time you need to stay, make sure it's right here at Pyrite Super Grand Hotel. Boy, that was a good sleep. Must have slept through all of last week. I was totally exhausted from tower construction job. Apparently some fabulously rich guy had a tower built. It's amazing stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you guys don't look into that, do you? You really don't want to look into the fact of some... I just drooled. You don't want to look into the fact that some random rich dude bought a tower? That's the mayor. The mayor, the leader of Snag'em. He's talking about. Creepy dude built a tower. I believe that's him. Because I know you fight him at the very end of the game, obviously. It wasn't that long ago when Duking was the man in Pyrite, but now that's right out there. But now that right out there, weird Mirror Bee and his stooges. I wonder what's so special about that Mirror Bee guy. He's got an afro? His last letter is my name, my nickname? B? Oh. Hello. Mutter. Okay, tackle now. Don't get confused. Do you just literally dream and sleep Pokemon? If I remembered my dreams, I wonder what kind of dreams I would have about Pokemon. I usually tend to dream more about a certain thing if I play or watch it. So if I watch like a horror movie, I'll have a nightmare. Or if I play Pokemon or a game, I'll usually dream about it. But I don't remember my dreams ever anymore. I don't even remember the last time I actually remember my dream. Because saying I don't remember the last time I dreamed isn't accurate. Because you dream multiple times a night. You just don't know. Psychology. Oh, look at what we've here. You're quite the hottie. Oh, thank you.
Why don't you lose that wallflower with you and be my sweetie? Wait a second, who you call me a wildflower? What about you? What about me makes me a wallflower?
Wow, that really fucking procced her. Look at her. She's all serious. Oh, uncool. See? It's kind of what people tell me. In a sense. Like, someone will say something out of the blue and I'll be like, just talk and answer. And they'll be like, don't be serious. I'm like, okay. I'm not, but okay. And then I proceed to just talk again, normal. And then it happens again. I'm just like, guys, stop. I'm not. I'm being me. Which is normally serious, yes, but I'm just being me. I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. You're only teasing out of boredom. A guy like him, he's not my taste. Up. Bullshit. You just got turned down without even me saying it. Damn. My ass. Boredom? I mean, yeah, you can hit on somebody without wanting to date them. You can say someone's cute without actually saying you like them. But you can't really say someone's not your type without knowing them. You can base it off their looks and the way they dress. Yes, I'm not going to just go and date some thug ghetto chick or some goth punk chick. I mean, I don't mind some goths are hot, but generally speaking, I like just nerdy women or whatever, or skater women. I'm fine with whatever, but generally speaking, you wouldn't see me with just some emo chick or a goth chick or anything. Not that they're not hot. It's just I just don't want to deal with that again. Because I've dated one before who I had to stop cutting herself. Two days ago, and it's like a story sequence. It picks up where it last left off. Never had that before, and I hate it. Damn, that sounds horrible. I don't think I've ever had a continuous dream like that. You're so weird. I don't really have a type either, to be honest. A lot of the girls that dated me told me they liked me, and I gave them a chance, and two lasted almost 3 years. And then Angel Rose, me and her lasted about a year. Like, I'm fine with whatever. If you're cool and we have similarities, and if it happens, it happens. A lot of my exes I just gave a chance to, and I ended up just, it happened. I generally don't think anyone's really all that ugly or not or hot. But if I like you or if you're cool and we have similarities, then you become hot. That makes them. It's really not the looks. And plus, I do like my type, that type in women, I guess. But my taste, rather. But I don't really have a set type. I just, aside from women that are too tall. I don't mind some, but I generally want to be the one to protect my love. And having dated a girl who's taller than me, I don't like that feeling. She was the girl who took my virginity also. The taller chick, so that burnt that for me. And she was a ghetto wannabe white chick who claimed that she was Hispanic. Because she's into guys who are black and thugs. She was into gangsters and shit. She was dating Hispanics, blacks, and all these other people. So you could tell she's a... like that. She's like this. I could stick my face in it. I'm not kidding. She is... I compare her to one of those big elastic rubber bands. That's what she is. Dude, if you were to have met her and looked at her bed... She had gang writing on her bed from people writing their names on her bed. And I was young and dumb and didn't, like, think about it for a second. But I knew in the back of my mind that I was like, yeah, something's not right here. She also tried to hit on her friend's ex-boyfriend right in front of the both of us. Guess what his nationality was? Hispanic. Guess what I am? White. Yup. Very trashy. And so was the guy that her friend was dating. Also was very trashy. I stopped hanging out with all of them. So look, come on. I met the guy that she tried getting with through my brother, though, so it's not like it was a guy that I met through them. And then somehow we hung out, and he was part of my life for a little bit, and ended up meeting my ex and hanging out with us, and dated a girl that was friends with her, and then her friend tried to hit on him right in front of both of us. Literally what she did is she gave him a letter. Literally a note. Right in front of us. He told me he threw it out, but I really don't... Like, I don't think he was into her, but I really don't believe he threw it out. I believe he read it, and then just came up with I threw it out. Because this guy, the guy that she was trying to hit on, was also tried to hit on another of my exes sometime after. I was dating a girl, and he tried to hit on my ex, who actually was a good girl. And I'm just like, dude, you're hitting on my current. Not even the girl that was cheating on me, but a different person. You're a cunt. Positively to my brother's disrespectful ass advance. When I was 14, she was 15. She was the one that gave me that. Ah. Full circle indeed. Just like how mine did. Yeah. Another thing that's funny about that is... The same girl, her friend, broke her back one time when she was actually dating one of my friends, actually my best friend. His name's Zero, or Tom. One of my best friends, actually good friend. He was dating the same girl that I was mentioning, and then I was dating the girl who took my virginity. His ex broke her back. She fell off one of those long rainbow curly slides at the very top and landed wrong. While we were in the hospital, this girl is crying, giving me sob stories about me not dumping her. So we had to walk out of the hospital room, go outside, and fight. Because literally in the hospital room, we were like this. Fighting through text. And then we walked outside and she was crying. Crying! Why? You're a cheater. Why do you care? You broke my heart. So I kissed your friend on the lips. Different girl. Not the friend who broke her back. There was another girl named Jessica that I kissed on her lips. This was actually me though. I kissed her straight up. That never worked out. Because her friend was trying to hook me up with another girl. And it failed. But she got pissed at me for cheating when all I did was kiss another girl. Yes, it's cheating, but she fucked other men. I think I deserve it. I think I deserve to cheat. The kind of man battles a frail girl like me without easing up. You're not going to win the hearts of girls that way. Bitch, I'm not your type. It was here in the square that I saw that strange Pokemon. I tried to leave town afterward, and that's when those creeps grabbed me. We should be careful. Even the best of times, there's nothing normal about this town. Yeah, it nullifies. That's what I felt. She got pissed at me for that. I'm like, well, you cheated on me by having sex with other men. I kissed another girl, and that is it. And it wasn't even like that long. It wasn't even a makeout. It was just a kiss on the lips and maybe some tongue. Like, it wasn't even long. So it was definitely, we definitely didn't make out. Why is that a thing? Bish? Yeah, I say bitch all the time. I mean, I get calling someone a bitch is misogyny, but come on, really? It's just a swear. Can't believe that's not added in. That's alright. Bish, probably not. Bitch, maybe. But I don't get that often for swears, though. It's weird. But I swear all the damn time. My channel is meant for every age, but I don't specifically want to limit it to only adults or children, just because I don't care to keep my speaking a certain way. I can't. I am who I am. So if I talk the way I talk and swear and say something wrong, I apologize. But I am who I am 100%. I don't act, I don't do anything. I know predominantly a lot of streamers are legitimate real, but there's also a lot that put on a show. And even if I wanted to be entertaining in that regard, I cannot. I am 100% me, and I apologize if it ever comes off as serious as such. So I don't care about swears. Even if you two were having a fight with somebody or whatever, and you called them an asshole, a cunt, a bitch, whatever, I'll probably ask you guys to take it out of chat, but I wouldn't ban you guys unless you literally disrupted the stream in some way or are racist. Straight up. Like, honestly, I can care less. I've had kids who are like 12, 13, 14-year-olds who's heard my language. And yeah, while I do feel bad about that, because I'm not trying to make younger kids get into my bad habits, because that's how I got it. My dad swears like a sailor. Where do you think I got it? Same thing with GD. I say GD not a lot, but I say it here and there. And I am a Catholic man, but I'm not like overly religious. But some people have told me to chill on saying GD, and it's just like, it comes out. Same thing with saying man. The word man, not gender specifically, but just man. Come on, man. Oh, man. I've had a girl literally bitch at me to stop saying man. I wasn't even calling her a man. I was just saying man. If a girl comes in and says hello, I'm going to say, hey, man, how you doing? Or, hey, how you doing? I'm not going to say, hey, woman, how you doing? It's gender neutral, people. I say GD a lot on BS scenarios. Oh, yeah. GD, yeah, I say GD a lot in certain scenarios. When I'm mad enough, I'll say... I try not to, though, but it happens. I just also another thing about person streams, don't if someone talks the way you don't like, don't force your ideology onto them. If you don't like that I say GD, don't force your religion onto me. Don't force me to talk to compete to appeal to anyone because I am who I am. There's gonna be people that hate me and people that love me. It's life. Goddamn bitch. Yeah, right. I'm just I'm a good person, unless you make me an asshole. And don't get me wrong, I've been into some squabbles with people on Twitch here and there. I've upset people, yes. But it's usually misunderstandings or I say something at a bad time. Continue and you'd be surprised. My ex's younger brother reminds me a lot of me when I was his age. But radically different in response. I'm more 90s edgy, and he's more PC positivity, so kids will like or not follow adults. Yeah, I know, I feel that. When I was a radically different in response, more 90s edgy. Yeah, kids will. They'll follow what they enjoy. I've said the F word and didn't mean it by any. Fag. Oh, okay. I've said the F word and didn't mean it by anything homophobic. Just because back in the day the F word wasn't a big. No, it wasn't. Also, fag means cigarette and gay means happy. Well, yes, it's changed and now fag means homosexual and so does gay, but they still mean happy and cigarette. Also, doesn't dork mean whale penis? But yet, dork also means someone who's dumb. Or not dumb, but being kind of an idiot. Like, you're a dork. Like, usually girls will be like, to a guy that's flirting, they'll be like, dork. That kind of thing. It's like, words have multiple meanings. Like the Flintstones. Having a gay old time. It still means happy. I'm bisexual and proud. I've opened up on Twitch. Not very many people in my personal life outside of Twitch, because yes, you are my personal life. 3 and Angel and everyone I've met on Twitch. You are part of my personal life. I just don't know you personally in person. But, yeah. I trust you guys with more information than even my family sometimes. No one really knows much in my life that I'm bi, because the last time I tried telling people, I got hated on by people that I thought were my friends. I had someone bitch at me because I called someone a cocksucker in the game. Like, shut the fuck. What the hell? Cocksucker's not even bad. And also, I don't know the context, but seriously? I don't know the context, but it's still, even with context, calling someone a cocksucker in-game, I don't know if you were playing with a streamer or a friend of yours on Twitch, or if you were just playing with a rando. Why should it matter if it was a rando? Huh. Someone killed me. Yeah. You're just reacting. Dude, when I lose in a game, I say motherfucker all the time. I get very bitchy in some cases. Dude, I broke a controller once over a game. Not on stream, this was years ago. And I haven't done that since. But for anyone who knows me, knows I can get very heated. And I mean heated. I overreact at times. Yes, I admit that. There are times where I do overreact. But a lot of it is genuine anger. To the point where I broke a controller over Dead Rising 1 years ago. You want to know how exactly? Adam the Clown, for anyone who knows who Dead Rising 1. Adam the Clown's a dual-wielding chainsaw clown. Douchebag had me bouncing off his chainsaws, and there was a building, a store. A door was open, right? He had me bouncing off his chainsaws in the top of the door that leads inside of a store. So I kept going boing, boing, like a trampoline, till I died. I got up and went, bah! My friend walks in as my controller's going that way. Yes, that way. Both directions. I'm surprised none hit him. Because he walked in my door as everything was shattering. I condescend people real quick when they act holier than thou. Oh, God. That and people who try to use religion for everything. Like, look, I'm fine with religion. Just don't use religion as a base for things like the way people talk or the way people treat others. It's just like God and all that is not, doesn't, God didn't give you a moral idea of what you should do, but it's all humans that determine if they're good or not. God has no bearing. So religion should not have any bearing on what a person does with their life. Yes, I get it. If a person is a very religious person, they may not want to fuck until marriage. Or, you know, may not smoke. But I don't really like the idea of, oh, I'm religious, so I don't smoke or do drugs. It's like, oh, please. Stop using God as a base for everything. You don't do drugs if you don't like drugs. It has nothing to do with God. You don't just go to church and they tell you don't do drugs. They say that because, well, for one, God, they don't want people just doing drugs. But two, people have done drugs long, long, long ago. So why does it matter? Yeah, let me be human. That's why I am pretty religious, just not overly religious. I don't sit there and just know the passages of the Bible. I don't get pissy when someone mentions God's name. My dad does. He gets a bit more anal. Because he says it a lot himself. But my dad is far more religious than I am. He goes to church and everything. I don't anymore. He reads the Bible and everything. He's far more religious than I am. So he gets very... And that's understandable. It's my father. But even that, it bothered me. Because it's not like I can control my language. It's just... It happens. It's what I say. My dad screams GD all the time. May look a little worse for wear, but it's still going strong in service. Gears are rotating. Oh, for 30 long years I've spun these gears. What's with you, younglings? Do you want some spin gears? As long as it's metal. Not to disappoint you, but this isn't a job that anyone can just pick up. Give it another 20 years, then come back. No! No! I'll be in my 50s! Fuck that! Let's get started. Did you just say what you just said? Let's get started, little boy. Dude, you're a little boy with rollerblades. With baby Pokemon. Who are you calling a little boy? Let's get dangerous. Oops, kind of catching them out of order. Not really, but the next Pokemon should have been Mischievous. That's alright. There is no necessary order. I just was gonna fight them in the order, but whatever. Man, I miss Darkwing Duck. Oh man, I haven't seen that series in forever. This is friendship. Oh, oh, my God! Woohoo! I mean, he is evolved, which means he has to have pretty decent friendship. I don't really know how they calculate that too much in this, because they're already evolved. I know their friendship can grow beyond that still, but it's just like, they have to have pretty high friendship already to evolve. So, I'm assuming that's probably why I did so damn much. And I was expecting that. But man, holy hell. Ooh, my fat ass. See? I even say that. And I'm not fat. I just say that when I'm a pig. Like when I burp. But then again, I've been drinking a lot of caffeine, so... Caffeine and sugar. Not so much just caffeine. Caffeine, I don't really drink soda. But I drink Gatorade, and then I've been drinking Red Bull. Which I really need to stop. That's the sugar. But that's where the caffeine's coming from. Man, it makes me feel good not to be the only one. Yeah, it's rare too. I haven't known Soul that long, but I've known him for a little bit. But I rarely see him get that angry. Like, I've heard him complain. Like, today, I've heard him a little bit there when he forgot to say it. But, like, I rarely hear him complain. He's usually quiet. Like, quiet, he doesn't speak very loudly. But also, like, I just never really hear him bitch that much. But yeah, I've heard him here and there complain. He's just not as... To me, from what I've heard, he's just not as open as some. I've heard some people there who are constantly bitching. For instance, Aaron. Aaron from Game Grumps. But no, yes, I've heard Soulstraw complain a little bit, but he's not as bad as some people. At least not from what I've heard of him. Oh yeah, but we got into it before. I mean, I've had some with him, not to the point where, like, get out of my stream or whatever, but yeah. I've had moments where we've had differing opinions or he misunderstood me or something. Ooh, okay, yeah, I've never been in a huge fight with him. Just a little squabble where we kind of, like, misread or misinterpreted people's opinion or something. Because I know earlier I was talking about how I'm not as a big fan of the PSP. While I do like it, I like the DS better just because I played Pokemon more, and that was more, it had more, Pokemon was more my thing. While PSP had Phantasy Star Universe and Kingdom Hearts and plenty more of other great games, I just didn't play it all that much. And stuff like that. Like, at least I'm glad that there was no bitching there, like, between me, him, and anyone else. Because I know a lot of people love the PSP. But all it is just an opinion. I'm not trying to fight. But usually shit like that gets me yelled at by some people. Some people get very, very like, oh, you're blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, I'm just giving you my opinion. If it happens to be me explaining why I like it, I'm just into it. That doesn't mean I'm bitching or getting mad. You can like what you like. I can't say a game sucks. I try not to, but if I really, really don't like the way a game looks or plays or its genre of game type, I will say it's not my thing. If I played a game and I know I don't like it, I'll say it sucks. But I generally try not to say the game sucks. That's a habit I gotta break. That I understand when people get mad, because I'm stating it more as a fact when I'm not. It's an opinion I'm trying to explain it as. Not a fact. When I say, I should say it differently, but that's just how I talk. I could, this game. Trash. To be honest, no, this game hasn't aged the best, though. Has Colosseum aged? Well, no, not at all. Not at all! It is good, though. I like it. This is my first time playing it in years, though, but I do enjoy it. We've had all our fun until next week. Farewell. Why do trainers here have these strange Pokemon? I'm sure of it now. This town's hiding a big secret. Yes, underground Colosseum battles. Underground battling! Door's locked. Neat. Neat. Oh, you want to battle me? Yep. Thinking of games you actually hate. Battling fans are... Oh, battling fans? I'm not a fan of you, dude. I don't even know you. Quagsire and Psyduck. Okay, Quagsire. Okay, Groundwater. That was meant to be my Psyduck voice. Actually, no. Smash Ultimate. I can't. I don't know how people play it and are good at it. Oh, I'm not good at fighting games at all. At all. I am horrible at fighting games. That includes platforming fighters like Brawlhalla and Smash, and the 2D, 3D fighter games. Oh, I'm so bad at them. I don't know how people play it. I'm good at it. A sense of priority, rock, paper, scissors, law. I do not like Smash Ultimate or Smash 3D at all. Top of latency. Smash Melee is... Yep, Melee is indeed the best of both worlds. And it always has been. And I do love 64, but as much as I'm not a fan of fighting games in general, but Melee is definitely the best one. It has the most memory for me because I remember back when that game first came out, I got it for Christmas, and I would just I would just look at the game. It would be like somewhere, I think in my room, or my parents would have it hidden somewhere, and I would just look at it and be like, I can't wait to play it. That's me. But no, I'm bad at fighting games. The last time I played a fighting game, Brawlhalla and Marvel vs. Capcom, I used Spider-Man and someone in Brawlhalla, and I had people message me saying, "Get good, don't freaking mash or whatever, or you wouldn't have won if you didn't mash." I'm like, I'm not good at fighting games, guys. It's my first fucking time. Fuck off. Literally got messaged on the console and Steam, on Xbox and Steam, Xbox, Smash Brothers on Xbox. When the fucking Switch, I got messaged on Twitch. Or Steam and Switch when I played Smash and when I played Brawlhalla. I was like, the fuck? That and Spider-Man from Marvel vs. Capcom on the Xbox. Like, I had 3 people message me. Like, consistency, I mean definition. So Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Fighters, yes, I can handle it. I can't even handle those. I could barely, last time I played fighters and tried doing moves during actual combat, I can't even pull off moves when I'm getting my ass pounded. I can only pull off moves when I don't want to, or in training. I can never, like, when the shit hits the fan and I'm being juggled, I can't do anything. I don't get why. I just don't have the finger dexterity, I guess, even though I play games all the time. You would think I would. I do have decent reflexes. I guess I'm just not good at hitting multiple strings of buttons together in a small time frame. It's hard, but at least there's a sense of purchase. Yeah. You handle it, handle losing in it, but Smash, I don't have any control over Destiny. It's not fun for me. Yeah, no, Smash wasn't fun for me either. Fighters got boring for me. Xenoverse got boring for me. Even though I didn't play Xenoverse for the PvP, I played it for the story. Kakarot got boring for me. It's just in general, those kind of games. All it is just me hitting the A, B, C, circle, X, triangle, square buttons over and over again until I win. Or whatever. It's like, it was not entertaining. Even for me. Aha! Because I didn't use my move yet, ding. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Thought you were going to attack my Makuhita there. Not that it would have done much, but still. Alright, well, that means he's, at the moment, stronger. Oof. Alright, Makuhita. Just punch the Psyduck straight in his face. Okay, now we can throw balls. Great balls of fire. Let's call you. For anyone who would love to have a Psyduck in real life. Oh, Psyducks would be great. I would love a Gold Duck. For anyone who doesn't know anything about this game, Shadow Pokemon. They have a mode where they get briefly stronger, but it kind of works like Confusion in some regard. if you hit the call option when they are shadowed like that, it lowers their meter that you need to unlock. The meter that's under Makuhita there, that's his heart. You basically, the more you call him, the more he's used, and the more you walk around with him, the lower that becomes. So, towards the mid-game or so, once I start catching everything, up until I get all the Shadow Pokemon purified, I'm going to be walking around in a small town where the purification thing is, because walking is actually the fastest. Because all I gotta do is just tape my controller's joystick over one way and just walk into a wall. And do that for a bit, and then boom. I'll do that for like an hour or two and see where it is, but... yeah, I forgot how long that takes, but it does take a bit. But that is the fastest and most consistent way to level up an entire team of Shadows versus 1x1 in battle. That's Super 17 ass. What the fuck? I recognize that. That looks like Super 17 from GT. If that is Super 17, that's great. If it's not, then I'm an idiot. But it looks just like him. So I was right. It is him. Aha! The only thing that was tipping me off that wasn't him for a second was kind of the face, but the hair, the ascot, and the bracelets, I immediately recognized. That and the boots, I immediately recognized. The only thing that was kind of tipping me off was that he appears a bit chubbier than he normally does in that ass. Yeah, there it is. Someone's a fan of 17. I'm not a fan of 17, Super 17 at all. I like 17, but that's only because Super. In fact, I disliked 17 most of my life. I just did not think he was an entertaining character. Kind of boring. But a Super made him a lot cooler. And then there's GT. GT's not bad. However, his arc is. Super 17 Hell arc is awful. Sorry, I can't. I don't mean to sit there and state it as an opinion again, but it is literally not good for me. I don't like that. Most of GT is pretty bad, but there's some good moments out of it. I like the baby arc and such, but late 90s at seeing it. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. It has some good ideas, like every villain coming back and whatnot, but the best things to come out of GT is Baby, SS4, Vegeta, Goku, and Gogeta. The idea of fighting the Shadow Dragons, but that fell through, aside from Nova and Omega's fight. And even Omega isn't that great himself, I just like the fight. Would you get caught? Smash Ultimate. Okay, I forgot about that. I'm just gonna use Focus Energy. Oh, that's because it already had a ball in there. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm not a fighting game guy. Well, I kick some ass 3 whenever you get those. Whenever you get Tekken. Kick some ass, man. My friend's more into... my friend Reaper is more into fighting games. He can be able to... If he was here, he'd be able to talk to you guys about Tekken and stuff like that. And Dead or Alive. The fighting game, not the volleyball one. I like Ninja Gaiden, though. That's not a fighting game, but Dead or Alive contains characters, including Ryu and the girls that are from Ninja Gaiden. It's weird. It's the same company. Battle game. Where is your Poke Center? Fortune telling. Okay, I'll just go to a different town for a center then, I guess. There probably is a Healy later in that area, but I don't want to progress too much. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly save just because I caught 2 Shadow Pokemon. I don't want to make a mistake, fuck up, have to restart. Because there are probably going to be times where I got to reset. I need all of them. Alrighty. Alright. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. So this is my modded Wii's menu. This is what a modded Wii's menu would look like. You probably would have more, if depending on what you want on it. But all you need to get games going, if I can get my damn fucking motion. Hello? Why are you being a pain? So, your games are loaded here. This is what's detecting my hard drive. This is a program that you can download that gives you a bunch of files, including that. So you got to run that through the homebrew channel. So if I were to go to the USB G loader, whatever, directly, it wouldn't work. So here's a lot of your stuff. You need to install a lot of these, if not all of these, to get them running. And again, I don't know what any of these mean now because I forgot. But a lot of this was internet, and I watched videos. I don't know jack of what I was doing. I was doing exactly what they were doing. You can't call me a tech guy when I'm watching a video and following step by step and stopping the video every 2 seconds. If I was a true tech guy, I could have figured this out on my own with maybe some minor help. But no, there is no minor help. There is only help. But yeah. Dios míos. Yeah. And here's all of my games. Brah. So there's Colosseum, you got Pikmin, you got Gale of Darkness, you got Phantasy Star Episode 3, you got PSO Episode 1 and 2, you got Paper Mario, Monster Hunter, Metroid, Metal Gear, Mario Party, Luigi's Mansion, Fire Emblem, Evolution World, Eternal Darkness, which I also played on stream at one point, that's on YouTube, Dragon Ball Revenge, King Piccolo, amazing game, Bomberman, Resident Evil, don't like Simpsons Hit and Run, I don't know why that's even on here. Zelda, there's your Zelda. There's your Zelda, buddy. We were talking about Four Swords earlier. We got also the original Collector's Zelda, the ported 64 version. There's Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. We got Skyward Sword. And guess what controller I am using specifically? We got House of the Dead Overkill. We got Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. There's your Smash games. You got Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario, you got Monkey Balls, we got Sunshine Galaxy, Super Mario All-Stars, Fox Adventures, God. That game brings back so many bad memories. So many bad memories. It's time to walk around in circles, walk around in circles. But no, Star Fox Adventures, there was a point in the game, I guess, where if I didn't do a certain event, this bridge would just drop me through the bridge. Instead of just breaking and not letting me progress, like some games do, if I didn't do a certain thing, it just drops me through the floor. Yep, how I remember only that specific, that's because I spent way too long trying to figure that out. And I had to use a guide. I'm not kidding. Fucking SSX Tricky, that was another one. Never played Silent Hill, Shattered Memories. I played Resident Evil 2, never played Umbrella Chronicles. Obviously, I played this and 1. But yeah, these are all physical burnt games. You can also play other games on here. Like, you can run older emulation on here from Game Boy and such and whatnot. Or whatever, I'm not sure how many different emulators you can run on here, but you can run a lot of things on this, if you know how. So then you just click the game you want. You can even download the box art. Wherever that is, somewhere. It's in here somewhere, or somewhere. I don't know if it's in this. But there was an option to download box art. and it did it automatically. Or you can download the picture of it and put it in the file, and it'll update it automatically. But yeah, that's that. If I didn't run the GX loader right away, though, it would have told me that it wouldn't work. Which is weird. But that's what my modded Wii looks like. And the rest of it is just got a hard drive connected to it. It has no outward appearance. It's the same, just mine is a hard drive connected to it. Connected to an Xbox 360 transfer cable. I'm going to show you right now. It's proof that I own these games physically. I don't own them all no more. My friend has most of my games. But there's Star Fox. Still have it. Here's my Colosseum bonus disc, though. This is the bonus disc. Like, here's Jirachi's bonus disc. And then I got the Celebi one. Also, Phantasy Star Online. You really can't read it, but this is PSO's disc. Another physical game I have. I also have episode 3 physically as well. So I do have some of my games. The rest, I had more, but my thing got deleted long ago. And I just never put back on all my games. My friend Reaper has all of my GameCube games. So if I ever go and grab them, I can always take them and burn them. Or play them. And, fun fact, I believe my Wii still plays them physically too. So even if you don't want to do it, you can still use it physically. I think that's it. I have a bunch of PlayStation games. That's about the extent of my GameCube games. All my other retro games are Nintendo, Super Nintendo 64, GameCube, Game Boy. So I have a bunch of... See? What the hell? Sound? I have no sound. Well, I just fucked myself. Some gruff dog barking. I honestly don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. This happened when I first tried to stream a bit ago before I started. Was I didn't have audio. All I did was reset my damn thing. Why don't I have audio? I just don't get how that makes no sense. It's not even the fact that it's, like, it doesn't make any sense because it's connected and it was just working. I don't know how it can go from that to not working. Like, what in the actual hell? That doesn't make any damn sense. Because it was just working. There's no way in hell. Like, how do you do that? I don't know why. I've never have problems like this. I never have issues like this. I don't know why it's doing it. I'm telling you, no one knows why and how. Oh, good. I'm not the only one. But this is the first time I'm getting this, though. I mean, if I have audio issues, it's because it's either too low or the audio is down. This just stopped. For no reason. And I don't even know how to fix that now. I gotta figure out where everything is all connected to, too, on top of it all. But I don't know why you stopped. Why did you just stop? Audio. Like, there's no reason for it. Oh, come on. I was just showing shit, dude. Seriously. It was just working. It was just working, right? When I was showing off the menu? It was just working, I swore. No, that didn't fix it. What the fuck? I don't get it. This is not even a matter of me being able to understand how to fix this. Normally it's a matter of other things, but I've never had audio issues like this. How do you go from transferring audio to not? That doesn't make any damn sense. I just don't know where the issue is coming from. Is it the console's cables? Is it the freaking HDMI? Is it the fucking converter? Is it the Elgato? What did I do to even fix it in the first goddamn place? I don't know. I Oh, great. There goes my... What the fuck? Fractal Fox, I'm sorry I didn't notice you sooner. I was busy chatting. But yes, all the games indeed. I'm gonna shut you up. Millions of lines of coding in computers nowadays. Just one wrong line, the wrong spot. Kablooey. I don't even understand what any of that means.
You crazy B word.
I have no idea what you just said.
Anna. Let's do this. Nice. Clip that.
I have no idea about anything about coding. If that's it, then there's no way to fix it. Then it's impossible. To me, anyway. I don't know what I did to fix it. Yeah, because even the Wii is not displaying sound now. Wow. How, Wii? How are you not displaying audio? Where are you even coming from? I wouldn't even know how to fix this. Trying everything I can think of. You mind coming back up, Elgato? Do you mind? Well, there goes that, trying to be awesome and show things. Feels Elgato, man. I've never had issues with Elgato, seriously. Hey, no problem. Thank you for hopping in. Why are you not even on now? Oh, please. Wow. Wow. Just fucking wow. I didn't even turn my Wii on. I hit the button, but it didn't want to hit the button. God damn it. How far do I have to fucking be, Wii? God. I can't put my freaking sensor bar anywhere. Well, next time, Nintendo, don't put the sensors on the edge of the thing. Put the sensor on the whole fucking thing. I don't know if that would be any better, but it feels like it would be. I'm tired of aiming specifically at the edges because that's where the sensors are. And half the time it just goes because my hand shakes so much. If you notice how, look at this. Look, that's my hand just standing in one spot, but it moves because my hand shakes. That's another thing I hate about sensor bars. Like half the time when I'm trying to aim here or aim here, you can see it now. I'm trying to aim here and I'd be like here or here. Like I've literally have done, like I go to click one thing and I've done this before. I'll go to click that and I've accidentally clicked that before because my hand is shaking so much. You can see I missed the Wii menu thing just now. Look, watch, look at this. My hand is just, I shake. And it sucks. I don't know why you're doing this. Mentioning fucking. This is why I don't like looking information up. Because they just say things that I don't care or understand. Useless. Useless! Because I don't understand terms, man. Like, what am I supposed to do with freaking Hertz information? I don't want to deal with that. Jesus Christ. I'm good, B. B. I'm good, other B. How you do? How you doing, Broku? I mean, I'm doing good, but at the same time, not good now because my audio's broke for no reason whatsoever. And it's just this, not anything else. Like, that's working. So my audio on OBS is fine. It's my game. It's pissing me off.
It's like, oh, okay. All right, is that the boss room? Oh, yep. That's the boss room. Okay.
I'm gonna do some practice. Nice. Why aren't you coming up? You're right on my screen. Why don't you come up over here? God. And I hate that the OBS properties now for whatever capture card takes like 3 seconds or 4 seconds to load when it never used to do that. I hate that shit's breaking now. OBS used to pop up immediately when I click that. Now it doesn't. And now I'm getting... I've never had audio issues like this. What the fuck? No, it doesn't. It doesn't, though. It's never happened to me. So it doesn't. Maybe to you guys it's happened, but not to me it hasn't. This is the first time. So no, it doesn't. Maybe to other people, but it's never once happened to me. So no. Last week with delays. Did you have sound at all? Or no sound? Because did you have no sound from your Elgato, from your console? Or did you just have no sound going into OBS? Because I had sound, and then it broke. This is different. I never had this. It's either a game doesn't have sound, or it does. Not it doesn't have sound, then does, then doesn't again. Yeah, that's different. That's different because this went from having no sound to having sound to having no sound. I've never experienced that. You at least had sound. It was super late, though. Also, my footage is slightly delayed. You can see it. My footage is slightly delayed, so the sound of what you're hearing is delayed. Like, you can't really tell because there's no comparison right now, but there is a slight delay. I just don't know why this is doing this. But no, I've never had this. This is new. Have you tried resetting OBS? No, because I'm live. No, because I'm live. Resetting OBS and deactivating I mean, I did reactivate Elgato's source multiple times just now. That was like the 7th time I did that. Well, actually, probably like around the 20th time I did it. Like I said, the audio was broken, then worked, then broke again. So I've been doing this on and off. The only thing I haven't done is closing OBS. You'll tick through. Always the word is engineer. None of us were engineers. Oh, none of us are, or at least I'm not. Yeah, I get it. I'll fix it, but it's not. The problem is I'll forget. The moment it happens, I'm gonna forget. I don't consider myself a tech person for trial and error. Yes, tech is also trial and error, but these people all know this information from work, from experience, and going through school and other things. I don't. I just don't consider people giving you a tutorial on how to do something a tech-savvy thing. I know people use that nowadays too because it's life and computer is a big part of life, but these people can do it on their own without that video, though. Like, actual people who know how to build a computer can do it without any help. I cannot. I don't know terms. Dudes, I was just looking up back on how to fix the audio, and people were mentioning hertz. Like, what is gigahertz and whatever all that gonna do for me? I don't know any of what they were talking about. Half of the conversation was talking about hertz. Like, I don't know anything about processors and hertz. Like, I don't at all. I'm very tech savvy. I am far from tech savvy. I'm lucky. I get lucky and I just do things as I go. I am far from tech savvy. I mean, yes, I may have some more knowledge than some people, but comparatively speaking, I'm not. No. Yeah, man, I don't want to restart. I don't think that's gonna help. The only thing I could think that would probably help is restarting my damn computer. How do you even reset OBS to begin with? Or restart it? Is there an option for that? Besides exiting it? Also, why does every time I open OBS it tells me it didn't shut down right? And I have to hit safe mode or not safe mode? Because that never used to say that. And it says it now, and I really don't get it. I don't even know what that means. PC gamers would vomit if they knew I'm running 3 Samsung TVs as my monitors and one 4K PC monitor as my side scratch pad monitor for work because of the hertz. Yeah. Wait, why? Why would true PC gamers care? Dude, there's no such thing to me as a true PC gamer. You're either a gamer or you're not. I'm sorry. It's because I love gaming. I don't like that people divide themselves. We're gamers, guys. No one's better because they're a PC gamer. So if I'm a console pleb. That doesn't mean anything. You may be playing it full on like 60 frames or in 120 frames or 4K, but is the gameplay good? Is the game good? Okay. Because graphics don't fucking matter. That's why I'm just tired of PC Master Race, this PC. It's like consoles suck. No, they don't. Neither do. They're all the same. A PC is a console.
Do you need to play a game at full 1080p 4K quality to enjoy it? Because if you do, then that's sad. I want to play off you, GameCube. I don't have disc. I don't have a Colosseum disc. I got a good picture. I like what I'm seeing. It's big. Nice. Yeah, I got a decent Acer monitor. It's not big because I don't got a lot of space on my desk, but it beats having I had a TV that was this way, meaning I would have to face this way. My original streaming and old school YouTube days, I was facing this way. You wouldn't know because the angle of the camera was different. My computer desk was right in front of me, and it was aimed this way, which means behind me was my closet. Now I'm facing a wall, and in front of me is a window. Behind me is my exit and my bed, and it's a lot bigger space. I have an actual table instead of I was using a drafting table. My brother gifted me a drafting table because I used to draw. I went to school for drawing, and I graduated with an associate's in liberal arts. But now I have an actual table, and fortunately a big monitor because it was on my bookshelf, my old TV. That bookshelf I showed off earlier. It was an HD TV, a Samsung? No, it wasn't Samsung. I forgot what brand. Sanyo. There it is. It was an S word. It was Sanyo. It was a regular basic bitch TV. Nothing major for HD or anything. And this was around the time when that was first coming out. So it's an older TV, and it was given to me by my brother for free. And then it oversaw its usefulness because of its distance. And now I have an HD monitor, which is a flat screen monitor also. Not that that matters, but saves space since it's flat instead of like a rounded TV. Flat just looks better though, generally speaking. There's really not much difference. It's just flat. It's a lot better looking. And it's clear imagery and modern. Yeah, I just don't know where the audio discrepancy came from. Just by turning off my console. Stop, Helga! I'm trying to move cables, but no, cables always want to somehow tangle around each other, even though when they're connected. It's fucking annoying. Hours after I'm doing something, I have cables that are all connected and strung about, and I'm just pissed off. Stop making all these cables black. God. Can't you make some of the cables match the consoles you play on? Like 360s at least had gray cables and a thick-ass power brick. Everything else is... Wii at least has a gray power brick. Come on. Make your consoles have different cables, please. Color. Cables, please. Tired of fighting through 50 million cables because they're all fucking one color and they all look the damn same. And I can't even tell where they even go because I can't even follow a simple cable on my table. I have a hard time because of depth perception. One last thing to try. Bah. Hey. Oh. I gotta get proper frames and resolution. I am? Or, oh no, that was in quotations, never mind. I mean, I probably am missing out on proper frames myself. OBS. I don't like that your properties menu takes like an hour to open. Come the fuck on. Doing that repeatedly over and over again really, really, really makes me impatient. What did I even do? What did I fucking do?
hey, that HDMI connected to my TV. I don't even know why I did that, because that's not even connected to anything. So I'm an idiot for that one. I'm so used to doing that, disconnecting my HDMI cable when I don't get signal. Usually I have issues with signal, not sound. So I disconnected the HDMI connected to my laptop. That's not even connected to a damn thing. I just don't get why I'm not getting sound. Like, I got you connected to the Elgato's inputs or output, and then I got the HDMI from my converter connected to the inputs, and then I got the charger, and then I got the power cord connected to my computer. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's that. Let's see, I can't follow it. See, I'm having trouble following it. Yeah. Yeah, you're connected to my computer. Then we got the power cable or the power cord for the converter connected to my Wii. The sound is transmitting through the colored cables into the HDMI, which is transferring to the Elgato. So the signal is breaking somewhere within the converter. How I know is because the sound is being transmitted through the color cables, and then that goes to the HDMI. So the issue is somewhere with this converter. Great. And that's trial and error. That's me thinking, not exactly knowing if I'm correct. I could be totally off on that. I admire your patience. I would just rage quit. I don't have patience. My patience to me may be better than others, but to me, I have no patience. And that's coming from a guy who nearly trained the entirety of Gens 1 and 2 Pokemon in the wild. Which is something I never do. I train at the Elite Four. I got 2 Pokemon to 100 in the wild. Nearly. Almost all the way from 50 to 100 in the wild. Evolving my decks. But no, I have no patience. My patience is gone. I just learned to control it by not getting pissy and breaking something. You know what I mean? Because before, if it was me younger, I would have broke something already. I'm also trying not to yell too much because I don't want you guys to be hearing all the bitching. I feel bad when that happens. When I get true mad and angry, I feel bad for having everybody subjugated to my complaining. Because it sounds kind of childish. That's all. That and I really don't know half the crap I'm talking about. So I'm just saying stuff like my audio is broken without even really understanding why. It's frustrating, but I guess I'm gonna have to restart it. Yeah. That really blows. Shut down, yeah. Alright, guys, I will be back. Give me a moment to fix this. I don't know when that'll happen. But for the moment... Ooh, okay. I'm going to send you guys over to another Pokemon streamer and Nintendo. Well, he also does Nintendo, like Zelda and Pokemon and other things, not just strictly Nintendo, but he does. I've seen him play games like Zelda, Metroid, and all that stuff. For anyone who likes their morning breakfast and gaming, if I can spell it, send love to Bacon and Eggs Gaming, please. or Eggs and Bacon Gaming. He's an awesome streamer. I will be back, Bebo, I promise. But for now, send love to Eggs and Bacon Gaming. He's an amazing streamer. He's a mod in my channel. I'm a mod in his. We're good friends on Twitch. He's awesome as hell. And he's playing gold version. Kind of funny because I was playing gold version and now he is. I'm not saying it has anything to do with me. Might have. He might have seen me play it and then got into the mood. I'm one of those guys myself. I'll watch someone play something and I'll be like, damn, I want to play now. Not gonna sit there and deny if that's the case or not. But funny fact that yeah, I noticed he was playing gold a bit sometime after I finished. Sometime after I noticed after I ended my stream, I noticed he was playing gold. He's not as far as I am, obviously, because I beat it and I maxed out the Pokedex. But he's pretty far in. He beat Kanto or Johto, I think. I'm not sure if he's in. Yeah, Poke My Gold Part 4, Kanto my balls. Yeah, he's in Kanto. But yeah, we're gonna head over to him. So send love. If I actually do the raid command and not the shoutout command. Oh my god. I hate it when my fucking keyboard causes me to move my cursor. Eggs and Bacon Gaming. There we go. I keep doing the shout out first because I intend to shout out and then raid, but I completely sometimes I forget to do the raid and just do the shout out, and I think the shout out's the raid. Duh.